So with the magic of editing, right, I kind of completed painting this bad boy right here. I'm gonna show you guys right now what it's looking like. I put the wings on, and I got a little surprise. By the end of this video, I got all the decals. I got everything. It's gonna take me a little bit. I'm gonna get it all done, and then I'll show you guys. But before I do that, I wanted to show how it looked just painted and all the little stuff that I've done to it so far to, you know, cover up a lot of the nonsense that's going on with this aircraft after, you know, we mucked it up with a mid-air collision. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let me show you real quick. All right, so this is what we got so far. Wings are done. I'm gonna redo the lining on this one because I haven't done it yet. This is next for paint. So I did paint the cowl already. I did pull the cover off and I painted it. I had to make my own mix of paint because I didn't like the greens that I had bought. I'm gonna explain something to you guys so you guys know this. So this stuff here is real nice color. This Rust-Oleum green, right? It's very similar to what I ended up painting, right? Problem with this paint is that once you put it on, it looks great. It gives it an OD green, beautiful look, right? When you touch it with your greasy hands, it becomes dark, right? Maybe if you guys know how to fix it, put it on the comments down below, but I don't. Basically, I ended up making my own concoction of paints. And I made from that color, I went to this color by adding a little bit of brown and other stuff. Now that being said, this wing's not perfect, guys. This wing was beat. And it ain't gonna look perfect. It looks pretty good. Like I said, plane's not gonna look perfect, but it'll look nice in the air. It's gonna look good in the flying field and stuff. Here, these lights really show a lot of the damage, which is great for repairs. But anyways, she's not gonna be perfect, but I guarantee you when she's all said and done and I've done all my details and all my paint, this thing is gonna look, it's gonna turn some eyes at the field until they get close and they see all the damage. But when they're about a few feet away, they're gonna look at it and be like, oh man, that looks real good, until we get close. But anyways, fuse is going next. We're gonna paint that up. I got my ESC ready to roll. And then we'll put everything together. I gotta do some stuff with the wiring, but she's getting close. She's getting close to that maiden day. Let me show you guys one more thing. Didn't come out as good as I thought it would. I'm gonna give you full disclosure. Check that out. So it doesn't look bad. The bottom, I couldn't fix it as good as I wanted to fix it because I used hot glue, but I got a good idea. This plane, with the scheme that I'm going to, the bug, I guess this plane went down early on in its life. It didn't make it back, right? And it was hit by flak. So that, I might do some stuff making it look like it took some flak. Now, some of the imperfections in it, you're gonna start seeing some silver and stuff like that. Kind of something like this, where I do a Sharpie and spray it back. Same thing here. So I purposely didn't fix some of the dents. I didn't fix all of them. And some of those are gonna get silver and flak to kind of give it that look like, man, she's been battle tested. Because obviously, this particular model here has been battle tested, right? So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna keep having fun with it. And I wanna give you guys more updates on the process. I ended up, like I said, using the Bear Ultra or Bear Dynasty to paint this particular model. I did try other paints, like I said, and I didn't like it. The bottom, you guys can see it. It doesn't look, boom, there it is. So, it ain't bad. This wing was in 2 pieces. So for looking like this right now, I'm pretty happy about it, you know? So, anyways, let's keep it going. LJ Hobby Life and the P47 Resurrection. Out. All right, so you should have seen all those cinematic pictures that I added in there. Just a couple little pictures throughout the process without the wings on and stuff. And then now here it is, all done up, ready for decals, right? Like I said, doesn't look perfect. We did do the paint. We painted the stripes as it's supposed to. The decal kit that I ordered wasn't going to come with the decals that go there. So I just went ahead and painted those, taped it off and painted it. Check out some of this stuff here though. So like right here, as you can see, I kind of did a little detail around the canopy too. One of the big things there is, as you can see on the real mucked up wing right here, I used pencil to kind of draw out the lines. And it makes it look fairly good, right? Like I told you guys, when I was first doing this job, I knew it wasn't going to be perfect. If I wanted perfect, I would have ordered a new fuse and I would have ordered new wings, right? I wanted to fix it. I enjoyed fixing it. It was fun to fix. And I kind of showed you guys that you can really make a plane that got real jacked up, real mucked up. Take your time with it and it'll look pretty good. I'll take this thing out to the flying field and I guarantee I'll turn a few eyes, okay? So this is how it's looking. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty happy about it. I think it looks really good. And now when I come back, right, I got the decals right here. And we're going to slap those on right now. And I'll show you guys. Kai's got a way that she explains how to do it. And I used to do decals like that on real cars, which is like soapy water so you can move them around. I don't really do them like that. I measure a few times. Do they come out perfect? No, not every time. But you'll see. I kind of just put them on. I love these decals from Cali. I personally actually like slide decals, like the ones that Motion RC used to include with other planes, because I could really move them around. But I'll show you guys now, and I'll show you guys pictures in between, right before I come back and we talk about the final product. So I'm gonna put a couple of decals on, take pictures, and then we'll come back when it's all done. All right, LJ Hobby Life, stay tuned for this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all decals are installed, and this is what we got. Look at that. As you saw just now in the little B-roll or whatever they call it, right? When you go around the plane or whatever it is, car, right? In this case, P47, the Jug, officially dubbed the Bug. Originally squished, but not out. Just like the Arizona bugs out here. Can't squish them, can't kill them, right? So here it is, guys. This is it. She's done. So the only thing we have left after this particular video here, matter of fact, let me turn this around real quick. All right, guys. So the only thing we really have left now with this particular aircraft now is just to take it out and made and make sure it flies. As you can see it behind me, it looks awesome. I thought it would come out pretty good. I didn't think it would come out this good. I am super excited about this project. And honestly, I did this. I like doing these because it shows, like, even if you're new in a hobby or been in for years, crash something, just fix it. Fix it, put it back up in the air, keep having fun with it. Now it's nicked up and stuff, so you know, if anything happens, you don't, you muck up a wing on a landing or something, it doesn't necessarily bother you anymore. But as you can see here, the P47, everything. And all of this was done basically with a brush. I did show the processes in which I use a plasti dip and other stuff like that. But for the most part, this whole plane, a lot of that is done with a brush. With one of those fine brushes you get from Hobby Lobby. Take your time, get some good of that. I like that Barrel Ultra because you get a lot of paint for cheap price. At the end of the day, some of this stuff has to be done on budget, to save money for the bigger projects that you might have. But I gotta say that I'm super happy with this plane. Overall, I just think it came out awesome, and yeah, it's my honestly, I love how it looks. You know, it looks awesome. Can't wait for my next painting project. I might keep you guys attuned on it. Sorry I didn't get a lot more on the fuse. I did put up some pictures and stuff. I apologize for that, but I just I kind of got into it, and I was just like, man, I got into a roll, and I just kept going. So I was just having so much fun doing it that, you know, I kind of just lost track of it. But anyways, it's ready to go. I don't really have much left. Everything's been put in, the receiver's been put in, everything else has been done. I've tested the motor, I've tested the retracts, I've tested everything. Everything seems good to go. Now I'm just waiting on some good weather to take it up. And hopefully she flies as good as she looks, okay? So this is the end of part 3 of the repair, rebuild, whatever you want to call it, of the FMS P47. Next time you'll see the part 4 will be in the redemption maiden that I'll do on it. And then we'll just talk about how it flew and see if the repairs came out as good as I think they did. Oh, by the way, I did get the guns for both sides. Thanks to one of the guys at the field. Bill hooked me up, got me all the parts, and I was able to finish up the aircraft. So thanks to Bill there from the field. Okay. So anyways, LJ Hobby Life, stay tuned for some more stuff. I'm going to start posting up some videos on the Balsa P47. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, LJ Hobby Life. If you like what you see, subscribe. I really appreciate everybody and their comments. So put some comments down below. And anyways, LJ Hobby Life, out.